Dear Diary, the final battle is upon us. In the last episode, we explored much of the undiscovered regions of Hyrule, spending much of that time in the mountains looking for shrines and such, and with the final battle quickly approaching, I feel that it is high time we prepare for what lies beneath. And so today, we will be heading back into the depths, potentially for the final time, in an effort to acquire whatever we can to take on Ganon. What will we find within the depths? That is always the most exciting part. And with the next episode potentially being the final main quest, I just wanted to say thank you for the support on this series, and I hope that when we reach the finale, that we can really go out with a bang. Without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I don't even know what part we're on at this point. We're somewhere in the 30s. And with this series coming quickly to a conclusion, with the final battle looming ahead, it makes moments like these jumps feel a bit nostalgic, you know? You just kind of want to take it all in and appreciate it for what it is. I mean, look at that. We've looked at what? A couple dozen sunrises and sunsets upon this incredible game, and you know, to be honest with you, I've never gotten tired of them. I mean, look at that. Absolutely insane. Just how stunning this game is, and just how much we can see. Look how far it goes. I mean, it's incredible. The scale of this game has been something truly worth remembering, as we've climbed peak mountains and explored the depths and the surface. It's been incredible. So as we dive into this potentially penultimate episode of this series, before we head into the main battle, which I believe we'll probably do, I'm going to talk to Purah and see what's next, but I feel like the next main quest, it seems like, is to fight Ganon. And so I know there's still quite a bit for us to do, from exploring shrines to, you know, obviously, as you can see, we still got a lot of the depths to do, but I'm hoping that in today's episode, we'll get through a pretty decent portion of this. And I don't know, I'm guesstimating that we'll probably maybe have one more depths episode after this to finish this. So I'm thinking that we'll probably do the next main quest, whether that's to fight Ganon or whatnot. We'll do that, and then we'll come back as somewhat of an epilogue episode, you know, do some more shrines, probably finish up the map for the depths, and I guess we'll see what happens from there. But I don't know. I say all that to say, thanks so much for the support. Thanks for being here. This has been an incredible journey. I've had such a fun time with it, and let's get to it. I'm also excited to see what happens, what we do after this game. I mean, I think there's a lot for us to explore still, and whether it's within this game or, you know, whether or not we should move into Age of Imprisonment, which will be my first time in a kind of Hyrule Warriors game. So I'm looking forward to that. I think that'll be fun. We're currently playing Hollow Knight as well, so we got a lot of fun stuff going into the new year, and you know, I'm just excited to have you all along for the ride. So, all right, so we've got 600 pose, and I think I actually am gonna buy some bomb flowers. I usually don't buy them, but because we're going into the final battle, and we bought all of these. We bought this set. We bought these. We got 24 puff shrooms. We got a ton of muddle buds, so we're good there. I think the puff shrooms we're getting kind of low on, and the bomb flowers for sure. So I'm thinking, yeah, we could buy 20. I will buy 22. That'll put us as a solid 30 bomb flowers. I know it's a lot. That's 300, over 300 pose that we'd be giving up. But I'm going to do it. We can always get Pose back. All right, I'm gonna buy 6 of these. Actually, you know what? I think we're good. We're good on puff shrooms. But I think we definitely needed the bomb flowers for sure. So now that puts us at... We got 30 bomb flowers. It's better than nothing, honestly. Better than... It feels like we've really struggled to hold on to more than 10 at a time. Mostly because we have a strong desire to blow everything up. All right, let's talk to Pura and see what happens next. Well, did you find anything about the 5th sage?
What?
You found the Sage of Spirit? Minoru? This is incredible. That means we have the 5 sages. Fantastic work, Link. I can't believe this is actually one of the sages who faced off against the Demon King alongside Princess Zelda. And now we have news about the princess. There's some relief in that at least. So, in the ancient past, Princess Zelda worked to restore the decayed Master Sword and return it to your hand, trusting that you would defeat the Demon King in the present day. She did so much all on her own.
What?
The Master Sword was restored, you say? When were you planning on telling me? And it was found on the head of a white dragon of all places? That's hard to believe. However, this was Princess Zelda's wish, one she believed in so strongly that she gave her life to see it through for us. Thank you for finding the sword, Link. I have to say, you really don't look quite yourself unless you've got that Master Sword on your side. That's true. I agree. Now then, it seems you have all you need. You're prepared to face our enemy. Oh. Okay, find the 5th sage. I thought we already completed that, but... Crisis at Hyrule Castle also complete. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems unlikely he'd still be in Hyrule Castle. I can't think of any other place he'd be here on the surface. That must mean... That's it, the depths. Well, when you say there's a high probability that he's in the depths, do what you think it best, of course. But my suggestion is to ask Joshua for any info she may have. She's enthusiastic about investigating the depths, so I'm sure she'd be happy to help out. Whoa, so the Demon King is in the deepest reaches of the depths, far beneath Hyrule Castle? As usual, you're one step ahead of me, Link. Honestly, I don't remember gathering this information, but I'm assuming we probably got it at Hyrule Castle at some point. I don't know. We've discovered a lot of things, so. And you look so calm and collected despite what you were up against. You navigated the depths, which are incredibly dangerous and home to all sorts of nasty creatures. Not to mention all the gloom down there. It must be a very challenging investigation. And yet you did it. Thank you, Link, so much. Joshua turned out to be pretty capable, hey? That kid was working tirelessly to get information. She wanted to be of use to you. Make sure you let her know her help was valuable, yeah?
Yes.
With this, preparations are complete. Now our target is in the deepest reaches of the depths, beneath Hyrule Castle. Of course, I'll let all the sages know right away when you head to face the Demon King. You're not alone in this. Princess Zelda's final wish.
Check it.
Please hit the Demon King right in the face for me. Oh my gosh. Here it is. What I'm assuming to be the final quest, destroy Ganondorf. I'm curious about this one. You didn't find Princess Zelda on the Sky Island where you woke. When you touched the light in the Temple of Time, you felt her presence, however faintly, as a voice rang out in your mind, Link, you must find me. Where is Princess Zelda? Was there anything more she was trying to tell you? So, yeah, you can't activate this quest like you can for this one. So I'm curious, because I feel like we already technically found Princess Zelda. So I'm curious why this quest is still here. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It looks like, yeah, this is it. Wind, fire, water, lightning, and spirit. The 5 sages have awakened and entrusted you with their power. You also determined the Demon King's location during the depths investigation. All that's left now is to head to the deepest area of the depths beneath Hyrule Castle and defeat Demon King Ganondorf. Wow. Oh, dude. Okay. All right. All right. We're doing this thing. I don't think we're going to do it this episode, though, because I don't have... I just want to make sure we're ready, you know? I want to make sure we're ready, and I want to at least... I think our goal for this episode, I want to at least do half of what's remaining here. There's a couple treasure chests here. There's one right here. A couple treasure spots. And then I think after we defeat Ganon, we'll do another depths episode in which we do the top half and we finish the rest of that. But there's this whole bottom section. So maybe I'll start here and just kind of run our way across and see, you know, if we can grab the light roots from there. You know, assuming we don't, it seems like it could be a straight path, just straight down. Yeah, there's a light root probably here. So we already know there's one here. Did we not get... Oh boy. Maybe maybe we'll start here and then we'll just run our way across. But there's also sky islands we haven't done. Like there's this one over here we didn't do. There's obviously these little ones here that we haven't done. So yeah, I'm thinking after we defeat the final boss, which I think we'll do next episode, we'll have sort of an epilogue episode. And in that epilogue, we'll talk about the game. We'll talk about my experience with the story and whatever final revelations come to light. And then, yeah, we'll do that while we just kind of do some stuff in the game. And, you know, the things I loved about the game, the things that I would have loved to see more of, or, you know, really just whatever comes to mind. It'll be a pretty unstructured video or an episode, you know, really just kind of a casual conversation about the things that really stood out to me. But yeah, I'm excited about that. So that'll probably be not next episode, but the one after that. There's a lot of chasms that we still haven't jumped into as well that I want to see kind of just where they lead. So there's a lot still left to do. So plus I just also really enjoy playing this game. So, you know, for me, it's also very just not quite ready to see it end just yet. I wonder why is it dark down here? I thought all right, let's see if we can just get outside. Wow, they really got me wondering if I actually have discovered this area. I'm pretty sure I did because I got the armor piece and we fought the boss, so we definitely have done this area. This feels like we haven't for some reason.
Yeah.
All right. Have we done this area? Wait, no, we definitely have. We've definitely been here. Soldier Blade 4. All right. Oh, I forgot. I need to go put this. I wish at our house we could have a chest that we could just put things in, you know? But I guess we'll just trade this out. I just want to see what's on the other side here.
Yeah.
More pose, nice.
Yeah.
All right. And here we are. Feels like it's been a while since we've just kind of explored the depths, so I'm excited to see what we can discover here. I think we actually could ascend from here. Now, I was told that there is a light route on near all of these monoliths. Or these the labyrinth things. Is it? Oh, here it is. All right. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so we opened up this space, which we already kind of had discovered, but as you can see, we hadn't gotten the light route yet. So now we're just going to head this direction and see where we can find the next one. Hey, what's that? Oh no, that's the dragon, right? We already fought the dragon. Pretty sure. Actually, I'm like 100% sure we already fought this dragon. I'm curious why the treasure is still there. But I also wonder, is this potentially another spot for the dragon? Like, is there more than one spot for each of those bosses? It looks like it gives us a chance to fly. Which I might actually take them up on. Let us build ourselves a little aircraft. And I just know that we're going to spend all this time to build this thing, and we're going to jump off 2 seconds from now. Because we're going to see something that we simply cannot pass up, you know? It always happens that way. Alright, we'll use one of these. There we go. Last but not least. All right, let's get going. Oh man, I forgot that we had upgraded our battery. And so we actually have a lot of energy now, which is, I think we only have enough space for 2 more upgrades. So maybe we'll be able to get that in this episode. Oh. Nope. So I knew that aircraft was not going to last long. Do we have anything that we can... I don't know, I kind of care about all these bows. I guess we use the Zonite bow. I guess we'll fight these guys. Could always use some Zonite. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I don't like how you can't. When the guys with the backpacks are always so tough to actually hit. Because you really have to like, it's like you have to get it at the right angle. Puff shrooms for the win. All right. Beautiful. We do love loot. I've always really enjoyed the episodes like this one where we can just explore. The depths are such a cool and unique area to just run around in and kind of see what we can find. And there's a lot of good stuff down here. So for me personally, it's what has made this game, you know, even this many episodes into this series, continue to feel fresh because, you know, we get episodes to where we can kind of just continue to explore and it kind of varies up the gameplay a little bit, which I think is really cool. All right, so we are still heading this way. I really think I thought we beat this boss already. I'm not exactly sure. I feel like maybe this is a second one. Listen, we'll fight him again, no problem. There we go. It's pretty simple boss to beat, I think, after the first time. Trying to keep track of this boss. That's the tough part. Money. Oh, look at all those Poes down there. Oh yeah, I forgot. You kind of get one of these things as some sort of reward. I mean, it adds a lot. Plus 36. Insane. And look at that thing. Holy moly. No, we'll definitely take that. Oh, let's grab the chest. Nice, a huge crystallized charge. We got 172 now, so we could essentially go to one of those construct refineries and grab the rest that we need, and we should be able to max out our battery. I'm actually curious about that. I don't know if we get 2 more, if that really is it, but I want to find out. So I think we might actually go do that. But let's see. So we're still trying to figure our way. So it seems like there should be a light route here, right? And probably another one along the way. I guess the challenge is figuring out if there's a giant wall, which it looks like there is. Oh no, there definitely is. That is definitely a wall. All right, so looks like we got to go up. Let us craft our lovely hot air balloon. I love that this thing only costs 6 to build. And then we obviously could supply the flame emitter. And up we go. I know I've probably said this before, but I love so much how the depths aren't just, you know, they could have easily just made this a pretty flat area in the dark. But man, it's a whole other game down here, which is just absolutely incredible. There's just so many peaks and valleys and hills, and I mean, look at that. And it's all in the dark too. So as you uncover it, you realize just how kind of grandiose this area is. It genuinely is bananas how they were able to build this all on top of the surface and on top of the sky. I do wish that the sky, I do wish that there was a bit more in the sky, because I really enjoy being up there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. That might be our next target. All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Man, it's hard to see where you're going, which I guess makes sense. It is super dark here. I do want to go back for those Poes over there. I guess I'll grab them now. All right. All right, so now we know that this one is here. Looks like we'll have to go all the way around to get to it, though. So maybe I'll put a stamp there so we know which way to go. All right, look at this. Even more space to discover. Gotta grab some muddle buds, of course. Oh, here we go. Bomb flowers. Nice. This is what I've really been looking for. Now, I know that we could set a sensor for bomb flowers, but the beeping drives me bananas. And so we'll just try to find it the old-fashioned way. Look at this. Bomb flowers just sitting around everywhere. Let's grab these ones. I think the horses that they have down here are so cool. All right, let's take one of these horses. Okay, never mind. Not that horse. That horse has a little bit of a personality. We'll take this little guy. All right, so we're still heading. We're trying to head up and over so we can get to the next one. It's cool to kind of be in this spot where we're unlocking a lot of the maps. There's obviously this area over here that that perhaps maybe we can only get through. I don't know. Not exactly sure why we haven't done this area. I'll have to head back there and take a look at it, but it'll be really cool to see this whole area kind of lit up, and then maybe we'll start to make our way up from there and see where we get. One thing I really wish you could do is pick up items while you're on a horse. Like, this feels like such an easy, I don't know. I got to get off my horse, get back on my horse, get off my horse, fight a bunch of enemies, you know. It's the usual business. So sorry I had to do this to you. Holy moly, did I really miss that? Had to be done. We got some blue boss vocal blend horns. Nice. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Yes, look at all that zonai. Or zonite. Perfect. All right. We're finding a lot of muddle buds, which is, ironically enough, the one thing we do not need. We need some bomb flowers, which honestly, I think that, you know, having what, 34, I mean, I feel like we're definitely good for the final battle, but you know, if we can get to like an even 50, I would feel so much better, even though that is, you know, highly unnecessary. But I would feel better. So, all right. So let's grab our horse again. Let me actually, you know what we need to put on this gloom set. I really like the full set here. I think it looks super cool. Mixing it up with this one is also really neat. I just love the little antlers. Look at that. It's so good. All right. All right. I love this gloom set, especially when we're down here. It is so good. So good. You know, I know losing hearts isn't really like the end of the world. Man, it just makes life. Wait, why are we hearing that music? Oh my gosh, they got one of those things here. I sometimes forget that the dragons come down to the depths. Even though, in all honesty, I don't know how we get up there in time. All right, so we're heading this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they won't go this way? Unfortunate. I really like riding the horses down here. It just feels like there aren't many you know, kind of straight and narrow paths. You know, there's a lot of hills and things, so your time spent on them is typically feels very, very brief. But that's okay. That's all right. I'm actually really enjoying being down in the depths, taking a little bit of a stock in everything that we've achieved so far. And I know that there's probably still a bunch of mysteries here in this game, and things that we haven't explored yet. But I would say in the 30 plus parts that we've done, you know, many of these episodes being a couple hours long. I mean, anybody that, if you've caught up with this series or you've been keeping up, you know, with at least a part of each episode, I mean, you really are the real MVP, because I know these episodes have been pretty long, and, you know, if anything, hopefully they provided you with a little bit of comfort, a little bit of entertainment as we've tackled the many areas of this game. I think playing this game has really had me wanting to dive back into like some sort of big open world game. And I feel drawn to Skyrim. I don't know why. I think it's because it's a page in the book of stories experience that has yet to be closed. I never finished Skyrim. You know, I enjoyed that game so much. I just would like run around and do things. And I kind of get a similar vibe from this game, which I've really enjoyed. So, you know, I don't know if we'll actually take on Skyrim. I mean, that could be a fun little project in 2026. I know, because I know that game would take us a while to beat. But honestly, if you all were open to it, if you wanted that, let me know in the comments. I mean, comment Skyrim or something. I don't know. And maybe we'll make it our New Year's resolution to actually beat that game. Slow and steady, as they say. Oh my gosh. That was just taking forever. Of course. Of course. Maybe we'll use this one. No, I guess we'll use this one. There we go. Easy does it. Oh, we do need those Frox Fangs anyway. Let me mark this spot. I need to mark where I'm defeating some of these bigger enemies, so if we ever need to come back and do a bit of farming, that we have that option, you know? All right, so okay, so we're just about to the arch of this gap here. So, but I love how many bosses there are down here, from Taluses to, you've got the Frox, and then I think there's like, what, Obsidian Frox or Blue Frox or something like that. Those are fun to fight. I think those are actually really fun to fight. Don't enjoy fighting the Taluses, that's for sure. And then you've got the other bosses that we've taken on throughout the course of the game. I have not gotten to the desert area, which I would assume maybe would be down here, which I'm actually surprised by. There's an oasis there. I wonder if there might be a spot for us to get to that. The Gerudo Underground Cemetery, the Desert Coliseum. Did we do this one? I would hope so. I think we did. Pretty sure we did. Keeping track of all this stuff can be tough. All right, is this where we wanted? Yeah, okay. Seems like this is where we want to go. Kind of start making our way down. I suppose we'll fight these guys too. I mean, why not? We do need the materials. No way. I cannot believe that did not blow up.
Yeah.
Nice work. Yeah. This is why I like to use the puff shrooms, because especially for these guys, they just take so many hits, which is, that's durability on our weapons, you know? But we sneak attack them, and we save ourselves a decent amount of trouble. All right. Getting a lot of materials down here. Anything else? A couple of random weapons. I guess we'll leave all that stuff. All right, so still heading away, or heading around, I should say. I think we're heading towards the green one. Should be our next light route. Now, do you get anything? I guess I shouldn't ask. I was just curious if you get anything for grabbing all of the light routes. I know you all said that you get something, or there's some sort of quest for getting all the shrines, but wasn't sure if there was a prize for getting all the light routes. So I feel like you should get something. So there's quite a few. We finally get up here and we're greeted by nothing but trouble. Nice work, team. Nice work. Usually we do this stuff by ourselves, but it's nice to have Yunobo down here when we're running around. All right, so made it to a new area. We got to get to the green one, so it looks like we can just keep heading straight forward. I guess we'll go on foot. I know there's stuff here. We could build something if we really want to. Maybe some kind of cart of some kind. Could be useful. I wonder if this would actually work. Or if it would. It feels like it would. It wouldn't. I put the wheels the wrong way too. Alright, let's check it out. Oh man, are you serious? This actually works? What? Oh, this is kind of clean. have to save this one. That's pretty cool. Wow, and he really still followed us. It's like any day, guys. I mean, can someone hit him? See, look at this. Look at this. Just takes it like it's nothing. The sneak strikes are so good. I'm curious if there's an armor set that potentially increases the damage of sneak strikes. That would be pretty sweet. All right. Yes, more loot. All right. Okay, I think I see the light route. Yeah, that's definitely it. Nice. Man, the giant ones are just so good. So useful. I know we don't have a ton of them, but they really do help. Oh, nice. We got some amber. Has anyone ever gotten a diamond from one of those things? I don't know if that's actually possible, but that would be some incredible luck. Oh, nice. A boomerang. I know we don't actually need it, but pretty cool. Well, I guess we'll take it. All right. I don't know.
Yeah.
What is this area? Oh, it's water. Oh my gosh. I was like, what is that? I couldn't tell. Oh boy. Oh boy. What have we done? Please tell me we're getting close. There we go. Wow, what is this area? All right. So we finally cleared up that area. All right, look at that. So we came all the way from here, and we've managed to clear out a little bit of this area here. So it looks like there might be a tiny little space. Oh, right here, of course. And then actually, I don't know. Well, we haven't gone in here. I think there's a dragon at this spot right here. I'm pretty sure that if this is the same bridge I'm thinking of, I think there's a dragon here. We actually we haven't dove into this one yet, so maybe we'll do that. But all right, so it looks like there might be one here. Nice. And I also forget about the reverse too, that there is likely a shrine right here. I always forget about the reverse, that if we want to find all the shrines, that we really could just follow this and we could find them all. All right, yeah. We'll definitely look into that. All right, so there's one here and then there's also one here. I'm assuming that would cover these two spaces. There might be one in between too. We'll keep that in mind. All right, so we have, what is this? The Spirit Temple? Oh yeah, I remember that. I guess we'll just take it by foot. We don't need to teleport. I mean, we could. This technically is closer, but we're not that far off. It'll give us more time to explore too. Oh, and fight whatever this thing is. An obsidian frox. All right. I don't know. Have we fought one of these before? I think I've seen one, but I don't remember if we actually took one on. That's a terrible mistake. Oh my gosh, this one jumps multiple times? What is this? We're not taking any chances. Nice. No way. Oh, that was so unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Did we actually miss that? Did he eat one of our spirits? Oh, that's weird. Oh no. Oh no, this is not working out well. Not one bit. This one seems a bit more aggressive than the others. Guess we'll just use one of those. Man, that was you know, that was one of those wins that you look at and you say, hey, we could have done better. That could have gone much better. However, you know, we're just glad to get the win. We got large zonite as well. Nice. Or is that oh, that was a large crystallized charge. Oh, that puts us over 200 as well. So we should have enough to get that final upgrade, which we'll go for. We'll go for when we get back up top. That was cool though. That was our first obsidian frogs. It was definitely a bit more challenging than the other ones. man, Zonite for days. 4 days. Oh, looks like there's another one. Honestly, I'd rather fight the obsidian frogs again. I have no desire to fight one of these things. But we will. We'll do it. Doesn't do any damage, does he? No, he doesn't. I probably should be wearing something a bit more. We'll throw in the good old cap of time. I cannot believe he still hit me. The way he's able to curve his throws like that, bananas. Bananas. Yes. Getting on this perfect spot is actually tougher than it should be for me. Yeah, tougher than it should be. And I know I should just spear it, but I was trying to save this. That probably would be a lot easier. This is why we love spears. Oh, and some opal too. That's nice. Yeah, let's throw it on. I guess we'll throw it on this one. Well, I guess we could throw it on our master sword. Unless we have something that we actually can or want to put it on. I guess this could be good. Yeah. Not bad. All right. And where does that leave us? Still chasing light roots. We're getting close to the green one. And more muddle buds for our troubles. I actually probably should use the muddle buds more because there's a lot of times where we get in fights and we probably could use a little bit of assistance. I often forget about the muddle buds, and maybe that's just a gameplay style preference, you know, that I have. But for me, at least, I really enjoy sneaking up on them. Where I'm sure some of you may really enjoy watching them fight each other, which probably is a better tactic. You save even more durability on weapons. But we got enough weapons, I think. We actually do need these eyeballs. All right. Okay, there it is. There it is. Just make sure there's no... Oh, there's a bunch of enemies down there. I think we'll take the roundabout way. I probably could put on the gloom set again. Let's see. I don't know. Something about this set just looks good. It looks super clean. But is that up on a hill? Okay. I'm glad we didn't jump. We would have been way down there. Yeah. That would not have been great. All right. Well, there you go. We're making some great progress here. And it looks like we could just continue to follow this path down to get to the next one. All right, let's go this way. Was it this way? Yeah. No, sir. All right. Looks like we're going the right way. We'll just keep following this path down and hopefully. All right. So we could go up there. I think that's actually what we should do. Looks like we're climbing. Lucky for us. We have rocket shields. Which will at least get us, I don't know, halfway. Home, or maybe the whole way. All right. Now, oh, I was going to say there was a chest. It looks like we maybe missed this area, but there is an old map spot there. I want to try to get to this one and then start making our way over and across.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what to do about these guys. I don't want to fight them. Yeah. This is why I don't want to fight them. I don't like the electric enemies. Holy moly. It's a full-on onslaught. Oh, wow. He really threw it at us. Well, this is not what we want to see. I guess I could use these sunny greens, but we're pretty close to being at the next spot, so. Well, I certainly didn't expect him to throw his weapon at me. But I guess when you're in the depths, you should expect the most petty of behaviors. There's no one left, brother. Toolin, I had it. I could have done that, okay? Well, I appreciate the help. I totally had that. I wasn't even finished with my speech yet. Not sorry, Toolin. That's all right. Toolin's been riding with us since day one. Since the very first temple. Tulin has been riding with us, so I've always felt a bit of honor to have Tulin by our side throughout this whole journey, and I stand by it. I think that this little bird, this little Rito, is hands down like the most valuable player in the game. Can help you fly, can help you traverse the skies, which is super useful. He's the only ranged character of all of them. I think Riju's also has a lot of utility, but Tulin's the only one that I think has utility in and out of combat. You know? Like whether we're fighting or we're doing something else, Tulin is definitely useful. Oh boy. I guess we can use another. Yeah, we'll just do this. Oh no. Well, that did not go as expected. But we still made it work. I have a tendency to never look up before I actually use the rocket shield, and it results in me always hitting something. What you might think is a skill issue, you would definitely be right. All right, so more puff shrooms. We'll definitely take all of these. You know what I want to find? I want to find another one of those coliseums. I know there's got to be more than just one down here. All right. Looks like we just keep pushing this way. I wonder if is there like a cart or something we can make? You know, traveling on foot is fun, but it is oftentimes I think to myself, it would be nice to have, you know, some other way to get around. I think that's it, right? It's all we need. Wait, our I don't know why this is in the favorites. I actually really like this thing. Oh no. See, it's always, every time I build something, we immediately end up having to fight. Alright, we'll just leave that there for now. All right, well, let's do it. Oh no. Our weapon already broke? It's unfortunate. That's 2 weapons. This is off to a great start. I'm regretting this decision. Sir, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Wow, that was tough. I think I want to trade my bow out. We're definitely going to need some more weapons after this one. Beautiful. Plus, we need all these Frox parts, like the guts and things for... Forgot which armor piece we were trying to upgrade. I think it actually might be this set that we're wearing right now. And I wanted to upgrade it, but we didn't have the pieces we needed. And so hopefully this will at least get us one step closer. Even though I know we're probably just going to end up wearing the champion set for the final fight. Because that is most definitely our strongest one. Alright, this is cool. I like this. Very easy to build. We've got the pieces for it. Not bad. Except when we start to go down hills. That is where its flaws begin to show. Look at that. Look at that. Just flaws. Flaws. Nothing but flaws. Is that the next one? Oh no, it's over there. Now you might think I'm running away from a fight. Not really. I am simply deciding that I just don't want to fight. I don't want to fight that one. No, sir. All right, so it's over. It looks like, I think we see it. Somewhere over there. Looks like if we just keep going, should be right around this cliff. I think that's a cliff, right? It's hard to see anything.
Yeah.
Ah, there we go. All right. Now it should be somewhere around here.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Look how much ground we've covered just in this area in this short amount of time. We've covered a lot of the depths. We still got a lot left to do for sure. No doubt about it, but we've definitely covered a lot of ground. All right, so the next one, it looks like there's just water down here. So, seems like we just got to get maybe... Yeah, seems like this might be the edge. There might be, I wonder if there is another spot to get here. Oh yeah, it looks that way. Looks like if we're from the sky, we can go over here, dive down to whatever this Toronbo Beach. And then that could be the one area that we can get down over there. That could be cool. I might actually try that. I'm just curious to know what's over there. So let's get to this treasure. And then we'll start making our way towards the other one. All right. Now, how do we get... Looks like we could just jump. And I'm hoping that it's just a straight shot over to... Oh, there's a cave. Oh, who would have thought? All right. Maybe there's nothing down here. The Dunsel Canyon Mine. Oh, it's not a cave. Okay. There's a mine over here. Which... Is that a light route? Did we get that one? I don't think we did.
Yeah.
And a large crystallized charge. Nice. But yeah, I don't think we got this one. All right. All right, we'll grab this. Man, I love using Toronbo, especially down here. He's so useful. Really, really saves us some time. All right, so looks like, yeah, looks like it's just straight down from here. Or at least I think. Oh, so do we really have to go up? All right, let's just craft our good old hot air balloon. Which one? Okay, this one is the one that I think has the flame emitter. There we go. And up we go. Looking as cool as ever. I should probably change the shield. There we go. Looking as cool as ever. Oh, I love it. Oh, looks like there's some enemies over there. Looks like there might be another construct building over there. Might be worth checking out. Yeah, let's do it. Another enemy down there, construct as well. A lot of good stuff. The abandoned Laurelin mine. Oh. All right. Authorizer verified. Welcome. This was once a busy refinery where a great deal of zonite was processed. My task here is to manage designs for mining equipment. Please hold one moment. A schema stone and a dirigible. I also prepared the parts required to test it. Wait, what would this do? I guess we'll find out. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's check out the rest of it, then we'll test that out. Yeah, this definitely looks like a place that was once booming with zonite production and has obviously seen better days, completely abandoned. All right, let's grab this one up top. Nice. There's a lot of good stuff around here. All right, let's open this one up. I don't actually know if we need any large crystallized charges anymore, since we've gotten the other ones. All right, we know about the zonite production, but I will grab some of these large ones though. These are always good. And I guess we'll grab these ones while we're at it. All right, I don't think we need these though. I'm gonna check. We'll check up top to see if we max out our battery, but it looks like from when we looked at it last that we were almost full. So I love that there's an actual visual on your hip that shows you the battery. I think that's so cool. It's a lot of the little details in this game that I think really stand out for me. Just the tiny little things. All right, let me actually... All right. And so... So we found the abandoned Laurelin mine. Is there not a spot for us to activate this as like a fast travel? Is that not a thing? Perhaps not. Let's try this one. I'll just see what it does. It's a cool design though. Very, very interesting. I mean, perhaps we'll try it out at some point. All right, so we have a destination in mind. Let's go this way. So I think if this is correct, then we may have reached kind of the end of this bottom path. There might be one more. Oh. Well, there's a light route there. Oh, that's a shrine. Okay. Yeah, that might be it. I mean, and then it kind of starts to curve up this way, but interesting. We could at least grab the treasure while we're here. At the very least. And again, for anybody that's still watching this series or even this episode at this point, thank you so much. Seriously, I know I say thank you a lot. I think it's just important to me to show appreciation. You know, I've loved interacting with you all throughout each of these episodes, and as you all provide me with useful information or useful encouragement, you know, or just kind words, it really does mean the world. I love making these episodes. I love this series. I'm kind of sad to see it end, honestly. I really have had so much fun with it, and obviously, I don't know, I'd say maybe we probably got a couple more episodes that we could do in this series, but for the most part, as far as like the main story, it seems like we are coming to an end, and you know, I never expected this series to be this long. We've kind of just been taking it as it comes, but you know, this series has most certainly been one for the books.
Yeah.
And I just hope that the next series that we do, I hope that it's even more exciting than this one.
Yeah.
But this has definitely reignited my love for the Zelda games, and I definitely want to do. I've never played Skyward Sword, so I've heard that's one that's worth kind of. If you've never played it, you should at least play it once. Never played Link's Awakening, Echoes of Wisdom. I actually have Echoes of Wisdom and Link's Awakening, because they look like games I would really enjoy, but I just never got around to them. I don't know why. There we go. All right. I just think it's so cool that we could use this to take a ride back up top. Perfect. I think we'll actually attach that to this one. Nice. Oh, that was fun. All right, we'll mark this spot. And it looks like we'll just keep heading down this way. I wonder why it's so strange the way it's laid out. Like that it's literally is like a knife of sorts. I would say that's the only downside, the major downside to running with Tulin or really any of the other characters. You'll be trying to pick things up, and it's the same button that you use to activate their abilities. So if they run in front of you, you may actually do what I've done multiple times and blow very valuable items off the cliff. Thanks to Tulin. Wow, we are running low on weapons, though, I will say. We're getting dangerously low. Actually, I'm going to use the top map to see. Did we? Okay, so it looks like it's at the very edge of this area. The Crescia Pit Mine. Oh, this must be where it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, there's water here. Oh, maybe they want us to build our own boat. Or something. Which I guess we could. We have... Yeah, we could build our own little boat. All right, let's see it. Actually, no. Sorry. All right, let's see it. Wow, this whole thing is just water. Okay, let me actually get rid of Unova. We're trying to take in the sounds and the sights. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, all the way at the end here. Literally as far as you could go. Trousers of the Wind. Legends say these trousers were cherished by a hero who sailed the Great Sea. They're water resistant naturally. Do we have the other ones, right? Oh, true. We have the Tunic of Wind and then the Trousers of the Wind. Okay. Wow. All right. A lot of the pants look the same. I mean, some minor changes, I guess. Yeah, I guess they're a little different. Okay. That's cool. I was very curious what lied at the very edge of this area. Now we know. I'm curious to see. Now maybe there is a light route down here that will light up the rest of this space over here. It's got to be, right? Man, we covered a lot though. I mean, all of this was dark before, and now we got a couple light routes and we really did the thing. So now what I want to do is I want to go over here and then dive down to that space down below. So let's take this Skyview Tower and then, well, I guess we could take this one too. Yeah. I don't know if we're going to be able to reach all the way over here, but we're definitely going to try. Definitely going to try. All right, so we came at the perfect time too. What a beautiful sunset. Or this might be, yeah, it's definitely a sunset. All right, so we need to go over here. Is there anything actually worth having here? Cannons? Nah, nothing. All right. Looks like it's all the way over there. Did we fight this one before? Pretty sure. Actually, I'm almost positive. You see stuff like that. Where did you even come from? We definitely need dazzle fruit. All right. It looks like we are good to go. Where's the one that we want? Oh, yeah, that's the island. Man, it's so cool. It's so cool to be at the bottom in the depths and then come back up and see kind of see it from a different perspective. It's super cool. All right, so we are going somewhere over here. I don't even know where it is. It's somewhere over there. We'll find it. Oh, there it is. There it is. I don't know if we're actually going to be able to make it. Just because I don't know if this is going to... I don't know if it's going to last. I wonder if putting a battery on it would have helped it last longer, or if it would have just given it... I don't know. Is that a Tano down there? Oh. That's cool. Patano Village, one of my favorite locations. I'm still kind of bummed that we can't build a home there again. I know we can build our own home, which is kind of cool. Right outside of the lovely gosh, it's gonna bother me. It's gonna bother me. Terrytown. Yes, that one. Yeah, I love Terrytown. I wish we could have bought a house in Terrytown, but I mean, I think building a house is still pretty cool. All right, let's hope. Let us hope, fingers crossed, that we can get there. Oh my gosh, there's a dragon. There's a dragon over here? Holy moly. Well, would you look at that? Oh my gosh, and it's a dragon with multiple elements. Well, we've committed this far, so we might as well just do the thing. However, I will say I don't think we're fully prepared. I fought dragons with one element, which I guess this is kind of the same thing, just got to be very careful. Yeah, we're definitely going to take something though. The King Gleeok? Wait, what? They have a King Gleeok? Holy moly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, put the best gear on. We almost got one hit. All right, well, let's give it our best shot. Oh my gosh. All of our weapons are breaking. Like literally every single one. Oh, rip. We can do this though. We beat the dragons before. This is just a much tougher dragon. There we go. Is there a different spot that we can hang? Not really. We are fighting him in... Hey, you want to come back by any chance? Did we kill it? Brother, there's no way I'm jumping down there. There's no way. No way. You're going to have to come back up here. I'm not doing that. No chance. I'll wait. Oh, man. Are you serious? All right. Can we at least take the treasure? I know we can't. We obviously can't. I mean, we could jump down there. I don't know if the fight's going to continue or if we have to start it over. But before we jump down there, let's take stock in the fact that we almost beat the King Leok. There's a lot of good stuff up here. Some sky shrooms, some stam bulbs. Nice. Oh, so this is one of those ones where we can't pick it up until we beat the enemy. Rip. I wonder what's in here. I wish it was something good, but I worry that it's probably like it's probably just a sage's will or something, which I think, you know, is fine, I suppose. All right, where did that enemy? There he is. Let's do it. This fight isn't over. But it soon will be. It soon will be. Do we have any more eyeballs? Oh, we got some of these. Oh, not in the water. Come on. I can't fight you in the water. That is an unfair advantage. Yeah. We're just gonna have to redo that fight. The whole thing's messed up, unfortunately. So what is this area? Oh, this is the island for sure. Don't mind us. We're just passing through. We were fighting a dragon, and then suddenly we ended up down here.
Yes.
Actually, can I put something on this? On these little Roomba buddies? Yes. Yes, your days are numbered. Oh no, not me. Oh my gosh. This one has zero chill. Oh, perfect. No, not me. What? We still got hit? There we go. Nice. Good work, team. I guess we'll just take these sturdy sticks. Try to make something out of them. Better than nothing. We are very low on weapons right now. Yeah, we'll take this too. All right. Now let's try to see what, or at least figure out what's going on in this island. Really cool area. Oh, they got animals here too. Nice. I wonder if there's anything really, you know, really valuable here. Oh, we probably should heal up too. We did took quite a few hits in that last fight. It almost seems like some sort of obstacle course.
Oh.
Who's the mister? You must have a death wish to make your way to this island. You've heard the rumors, right? They say that this is where the pirates that attacked Lurelin Village hide out. I mean, I sure don't want to be here, but I'm on a mission to locate the pirates' hideout for the monster control crew. From what I've seen, this island has 3 monster strongholds. I think we took out one already. I do think the pirates' hideout is somewhere on this island, but I can't do a thorough search with those strongholds in my way. I want to finish my scouting and go home already. If only those monster strongholds weren't there. Oh, don't worry, brother. I think we can help you out. Now, this is definitely the chasm that will lead us, you know, down below. Look at all that water. Beautiful. I love spending time out in on the surface. I mean, especially in these bright sunny days like today. Just, this is a game you really could just get lost in. There's so much to see, so much to do. Holy moly. I'd hate to be him. Oh, man. I'd hate to be him. Who's throwing? Really? All right. Sorry. Had to go. Wait, what? All right, so I wonder if this is for the entire. Nice, another Korok seed. I wonder if the monster forces is for the entire beach or if it's for just this general area. I feel like it's got to be for the entire beach, right? But the tough thing is that we took out a bunch of monsters over there. Okay, it went away, so definitely I think it was for this specific area. Now, where would these other enemies be? Underground? All right, we'll climb back up once more. But I thought I got all the enemies here. Oh, maybe we didn't go to the very top. There it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, 10 bomb flowers. Yeah, there it is. All right. That first one is done. We did that one already. I'm not sure if we'll have to do it again. Yeah, no, we got one stronghold remaining. Should be right up there. All right, let's see. Oh, it's crazy. We landed up here. I love how there's kind of like a takeoff ramp up there. Pretty cool. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing you can do. Yeah. All right. So that should have taken out. Now we can return back and claim thy reward. Let's get rid of, I guess we'll toss this. I'll take this one. Not too great, but better than nothing. A lot of good stuff in here. I don't think we got a chest from the first place we went to. A soaring boomerang. A massive boomerang that is weathered and decayed. It was originally used for hunting, but it can now be... But it can be a challenge to wield. Thrown well, it can return back to... Wait, so what happens if I... A soaring boomerang. Does it fly farther? I never thought of attaching one of these things. One of those floating things to it. Doesn't seem like it changes much. It's a cool concept, but probably wildly impractical. Now, did we grab a chest from here? I honestly don't remember. Feels like the other two areas had a chest for us. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get in from here. Yeah, I guess it didn't. Imagine that. Yeah, nothing. Well, all right then. Let's go back and talk to the main guy. Nice. Another Korok. The island seems so much more tranquil. Could it be? You cleared out the monster strongholds, all 3 of them. You're amazing. Oh, you don't even know how big of a help that is. Perfect timing too, since I just saw a pirate ship coming in. But it's strange. As soon as it went around the rear of the island, the ship disappeared. So where did it go? Maybe the pirates really do have a hideout on this island, and that's where the ship disappeared to. But that would make it the monster control crew's duty to find and eradicate them, not just scout things out. I can handle 1 or 2 enemies, but that sounds like more. All right. Back of the island, and see if we can find where this mysterious pirate ship disappeared to. It's cool that we found our way to this little island. It just goes to show, like, there's so much to explore in this game. And so much still left to be done. I said it disappeared. Maybe we can make our raft again. No. For some reason, this little boat refuses to stay up. I probably should have just used a cart, not a sled. I think the cart's lighter, but the sled looks better. And so we chose sled. Oh, how do we miss that? Nice. Got a couple of mighty porgies. All right, let's head back. Wait, what is that? Is that a cave? Maybe that's why they didn't. maybe that's why they didn't see the ship. It has a docking bay. Oh, interesting. The Eventide Island Cave. We've infiltrated the enemy base and are now about to wreak havoc. We're going full stealth. I guess we can do this one. Oh. Let us commence thy havoc. Oh no. I can't believe we missed that. That's so embarrassing. I wonder if anyone else heard that. Oh, some topaz. Nice. If I put a barrel on it, would that make it better? Nope. Not really. Our Master Sword is back. Return to its former glory. Where's the... I guess we'll just use this one. Takes care of that one. There's a lot of scouts out here. Well, we did the best we could. Now we will allow them to fight it out. Let's see, 2v1? Who knows? Yes. Yes. Destroy each other. Minions. Wow, this one's just playing the long game. Oh, I can't believe they actually can see us. I mean, it feels like a good strategy. Use them to take out the big guy, or as much as possible. Perfect. All right. That's what we like to see. Nice and easy. And the pirates have been taken care of. Is there a shrine here? Oh, there is. Well, you know what that means. If there's a shrine here, then there must be a light route below. And we must find it then. Oh, look at all the stuff they had in here. Roasted porgies, some bananas. Silver rupees, nice. And topaz. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. All right. Let's go do this shrine while we're here. And then we could try to see if we can find the one down beneath. But I had a feeling that this island had to have a shrine somewhere. And a ruby? Did we mark that? Did we mark that island? Okay, we did. Okay, cool. We do need to go back and fight that dragon at some point. Maybe we'll save that for the start of the next video. Well, if we can fight the King Gleeok, which I didn't even know there was a king, then we most certainly could be able to defeat Ganon in the next episode. Or at least that's the hope. That's the hope. All right, so I like that there was at least that one had pretty much just an easy in and out kind of thing. Let's see, is there any way out from here? Nice. Oh, you know what? Rip. That technically is a cave, right? So there should be a frog in there, shouldn't there? We'll have to go check that out. I don't want to leave that one. Now, where would such a thing be? I do actually want to take this one. It's got to be here somewhere, right? I didn't go over there. Here we go. It's got to be here. And there it is. All right. We got 14 now. So I don't know. We'll have to go see if we can find that guy again. But that should, yeah, that took care of that cave. Nice. Let's head back. Talk to the guy and see what we get. And then dive in. And a whole lot of mighty bananas here. All right, we did your work for you.
Hey.
I can tell by looking at you that something happened. What's up? A cave? Hidden around the back of the island, and there was a pirate ship? You beat every single pirate on the ship too? Holy cow. You're like a one-man monster control crew. I mean, I'm part of the monster control crew, and I still lost my nerve. Thanks to you, I can finally breathe easy.
Oh.
Oh, I should probably give you some token of gratitude for risking your life. Here, accept this with my thanks. Oh wow, a blue-maned Lionel saber horn. This sharp blade-like horn of a blue-maned Lionel. Attach it to a weapon to moderately increase its attack power. Cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Wow. Seeking the pirate hideout complete. Wow. It's a beautiful thing about this game. You never know. You never know what you're gonna come up against. But boy, are you pleasantly surprised when you do, you know? All right, let's rip. Really? I don't know. I have no explanation for that. All right. Another Korok seed added to our collection. Now let's see what's below. Probably should put this on. We put the whole set on? Okay. Oh. We made it. It's a cool area. Now let's see. Where would that... So that would be here, right? Just when we think we were done with the depths, they find a way to pull us back in. Oh, what kind of sword is that? Is that a mint condition knight's broadsword? Or a royal broadsword? It actually is. Mint condition. We'll get rid of this. Wow. Because we have a royal broadsword here. It is pretty busted up. This one. This one is in prime condition. Oh man, yeah, this one is just completely destroyed. Wow. That's so cool. That is so cool. All right. Oh. Oh, there's another Colosseum. We found another one. I say let's do it. I say let's do it. What was that? Why did that just destroy itself?
Yeah.
That was strange. Just trying to get rid of the bow. There we go. Nothing worse than your bow being destroyed when you're in the middle of a fight. I'd rather not. All right. Well, I guess we're doing this thing. Got to put on our best gear, of course. Does this match? Not really. Not really. Maybe we'll just go with... Obviously, we could go with the Fierce Deity armor. Yeah, let's do that. We're ready for anything. Let's see what kind of enemies they have. Oh, Bokoblins. Actually, let me use this one. Rip. You're dead. You're dead. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Don't worry. We'll be in and out of this situation shortly. Nice. Hold on, let me pick up this gear first. This is important. Yeah. No, sir. No, sir. Oh. A silver one. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't expect to get it in one shot. That was impressive. Now this one brought out all 4 of them. Holy moly, this one has bomb arrows? Relax. Just because. Nice. All right. All right, let's see what we get. A lot of good loot here, though. Midna's helmet. A helmet much like the one Midna wore when she fought alongside the hero of Twilight. It's a rather rare find. Oh, and it also has gloom resistance. Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait, so we could throw this on for the gloom resistance and then also throw in Midna's helmet, which has a base of 7. I wonder if you can upgrade this one. Wow. That's cool. It changes our hair too. Man, that's interesting. All right. Well, you know, I know a lot of these armor pieces, you know, go back to some deep lore within, you know, the Zelda universe. And I hate to say it that, you know, there's many of the Zelda games that I've just never played, or some that I played when I was really little. Like I know that Ocarina of Time is my first Zelda game. As far as I can remember, I think it was my first Zelda game. No, I think it's my favorite. I think my first Zelda game was, I don't even know what it was, to be honest. It was one of the old ones, back when Zelda was like a little sprite and it was that top-down 2D kind of, or I guess not 2D, but it was like that top-down sort of style, but I couldn't tell you which one it was. So I often refer back to Ocarina of Time as like my first real Zelda experience. But I know I played a couple others. I might have played 1 or 2 before then on like NES or something way back when. So I'd have to go back and see which one my first one actually was. But again, my favorite Zelda game, hands down, is, I would say, or at least my most fondest one, would be Ocarina of Time. But I vaguely remember Minish Cap, and there was one that I played for the Game Boy. That was like Four Swordsmen or something like that. I vaguely remember that one, kind of, sort of. I don't know. So as I'm playing these Zelda games, you know, Breath of the Wild really ignited a newfound love, you know, for these games. And it really has had me wanting to go back. I never played Twilight Princess, never played Wind Waker, never played Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Skyward Sword. So I realized that there's actually a lot of them that I missed. I think Wind Waker is the one that I most want to play because I've heard so many great things. And I've just been waiting for them to remake it. But I don't know if that's ever going to happen. I mean, it's Nintendo. It'll definitely happen. It's just, I don't know. Nintendo has a knack of doing things far after people want them. So like if you want a Mario 64 remake, you'll have to ask Nintendo for a decade straight before they actually do it. And then they'll bundle it in a way that it'll be like their first $100 game or something bananas like that. Oh, I think I'm actually I think I accidentally just traversed back to the same spot we were just at. Yeah. Yeah, it's like we were just here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to actually pick this. Just trying to grab this. Anyway, let's go back to now that we got that. And we got that, which opened up this. Yeah, this is what I was hoping that whatever light route was here was gonna fill in this space, which as you can see is just completely water. Completely water. That's cool though. So we accomplished our goal. We got through the whole bottom. I wanted to do the whole bottom. And then I don't know, next time we might go and just try to fill up this whole space. There's a lot. I mean, just to cover the depths is a lot. I don't know. I may end up doing some of this on my own. I don't know how many more depths episodes you all want to see. But I do want to see how the story finishes while we still have momentum. So that's why, like I said, in the next episode, we're probably going to do that. Finish the story and then who knows what we'll do. Maybe we'll, like I said, we might do another, we're definitely going to do an epilogue. So we'll definitely do an episode after we beat the final mission that, I don't know. We'll definitely do an episode after the final mission that kind of covers a lot of what we've already done. Talk, just a general discussion about the game and all that good stuff. I know there's a lot of, what's great about this game is even after you beat it, like the main story, there's still so much stuff that you could do and explore and quests you could go on, and it's super fun. All right, get producing. Okay, so it looks like, okay, so it says that it can do 2, but I don't know if that's the max or if that is something else, you know? All right. So see, it looks like it's full. The production will require at least 100 crystallized cells. Return when you collected them. Okay, so we have 95. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we can get more? Who knows, honestly. I should have bought more just to test if I could go beyond. But, I don't know. Anyway, here we are. We find ourselves in front of Hyrule Castle, which, ironically enough, is the stop of our next episode. And so I think that this will be a great spot to end it for today. We got through a lot of stuff in the depths. We fought some monsters. We defeated a couple bosses. We got a lot of loot. And we got bomb flowers, which I think are going to be hugely important as we dive into the depths. We actually got the amount of bomb flowers that we needed or that we wanted. I wanted to go in to the final episode with at least 50. We got just that. And so I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. In the next episode, we probably will go to, I may do a little bit of exploring on my own a little bit, maybe. I don't know. I usually like to save anything we do in this game for when we're together. But sometimes, like, as we go to the next one, I may just end up going down back into the depths just to farm some of those other bosses for some of the materials that we need. Just to upgrade some of our weapons or some of our armor pieces, even though we're probably going to end up wearing the champion set. But I don't know, upgrading your gear is so fun in this game. So we may actually end up doing that. But yeah, in the next episode, looks like it's time to face off with Ganon. It's been a long time coming. We've worked really hard at this. We've put in the work, we've put in the time, and now I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see how it ends. I'm excited to face off against the final boss, whatever form of Ganon we end up going against. And you know, but I'm nervous to see this main quest end. But I think it's time. I think it's time we face off and put all this to rest. So I'm excited to see what happens. Excited for the future. Excited for whatever game we play after that. And again, if there's a specific game you'd love to see, let me know in the comments. But as far as this video, drop a like on this video if you want to support, if you enjoy the content. Subscribe if you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure. I think we got a lot done in this episode. And obviously there's still so much more to do, which I don't know. It's just my favorite thing about this game is there's never an end to what there is to do in this game and the things that we can explore and the things that we still probably have missed. So still a lot to look forward to, but yeah, I'm excited for next episode. So hopefully I'll catch you there. Until then, guys, I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.